Hi everyone, welcome to this new video and welcome to this second part of me hating myself and regretting every single life choice that I've ever made while playing Overwatch. And I'm currently walking the journey of getting a play of the game with every single hero. As I said, this is the second video, so if you're interested in the first one where I go through the first half of DPSs, you will find the link directly in the description of this video. And before we start, let me know who do you think was gonna be the hardest one and which one do you think would be the hardest one for you to achieve. So the very first hero that I got was Diva, simply because I thought she wasn't gonna take too long. It's something that I learned with the first part is to at least get a couple out of the way right from the start, because otherwise I start getting frustrated. I don't play Diva. I'm just not that kind of player for Diva, and you will see that with other heroes that are similar to Diva as well. Overall, still, it was fun. It's not a character that I don't like, I just don't play her a lot. Woohoo! I was not expecting it. I think it's on this map. It's the 3 kills that I got. Damn, I was not expecting it. Yep, and then the Hanzo. Yep. I remember I thought about it. I was like, I might get it this time as I was doing it actually. The session ended up being longer than I expected, so I ended up going directly with Ramatra. It only took a single game. He's my main, he is the one that helps me rank up, and he's the reason why the only diamond that I have in ranked is on tank. I absolutely love him. Aside, yeah, they nerfed him, but it's whatever. I just love his kit. He's so fun. I love the character design. I love the lore. We need more Omnix heroes. Please have my babies, huh? Oh, really? Okay. On the first game, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, this one was good. I still did not kill her. I still did not kill her. I was feeling hyped as fuck, so I was like, you know what if I go for Hazard? I've never played him, I have like not even 10 games on him. What could go wrong, right? A lot of things. Actually, no, because I was very lucky. He's not a bad hero. I also have watched every now and then a couple of videos about him. I did know a little bit how to play with him. I also play Mei on DPS, and his wall is pretty much the same, with the same logic as Mei for most of it. I think he's really cool, actually. If you do play tank, I definitely suggest you checking him out, because he's so fun. Really good movement, kit is fairly decent, the ult isn't quite bad at all. It was overall fun. On the first one, and the game was so bad? Oh my gosh. I was so stuck on killing her, and I didn't even get his kill. Then I went with my Overwatch 1 tank. He was actually my very first main hero. I really liked Mercy, but I guess because I was playing on a laptop and my mouse that I would like connect wasn't that good, I would struggle with Mercy's movement a little bit, which was easier than it is now. Reinhardt just worked for me. I really love him. If you want to start playing tank 100%, he is the easiest champ by all means, but he's so fun, he's so cool. I haven't played him in so long, which also answers the question, why do I have the golden weapon for him, which is like, he was my very first golden weapon back in Overwatch 1. I love him so much and he's super fun. Boom. Woohoo! Meteor Horizon fucking vibe. After I went again with an easy shot with Junker Queen because I do play her a lot in 6v6. I didn't have any difficulty. The problem is that her ult is one of those like sustain team ult, so because you anti-heal and damage everyone in your path, if someone in your team ults right after you, they can get the play of the game instead. So for this challenge, I had to be a little smarter on that. Overall, it was fun. It was a good session. Woohoo! That was nice. Then we get to Maga, and the concept that I just mentioned of the ultimate actually being an opening for other ults in your team can't be more true for Maga. At some point, someone got play of the game because I trapped everyone and they ulted and killed everyone in my trap. I truly understood like where the issue was probably gonna be moving forward. It did take me longer, not because I was necessarily doing bad, I also do like Maga even though I don't play him much, but because my ult by itself doesn't do anything. Woohoo. Ah, it was really good. It was really good. I was a little lost, as you can tell. You could hear the Kira Kira beam! And speaking of, my ult by itself doesn't do anything, I went with Zarya right after, and it did take long there as well, because every time I would ult and my teammates would help me kill them, but in doing that I was losing the possibility of a play of the game. Still, Zarya is super fun. Again, she's one of those that if you learn how to play, you also learn consequentially how to play against. She is such a cool hero and I really like her. Oh, I did it! Ah, that was pretty dope actually, yep. And then I got him too. That was cool. Honestly, I have a lot of like my own, personal ideas over heroes. Some heroes I really like and no one likes them, specific perks or abilities. I feel like I'm the only person on the planet thinking that he actually is kind of dog water. My ult doesn't do that much damage. And even if it does, people are killing the people in my ult. My single attack doesn't do much. Also, there's the new perk with the punch. I literally never saw that perk actually working the entire time I was attempting to get the play of the game, but I got it on a random stream the day after. I would have died. He's not a bad hero. I don't like him. Overall, like, it wasn't bad. I was just getting a little frustrated, but nothing considered to, like, how frustrated I was getting when I was playing DPS. Because still here, I was playing a role that I do play a lot. So I actually got to learn a lot about Sigma, so that was pretty dope. Ooh. I gotta say it, counter picking, quick play is crazy. Oh, dude, this? Oh my god, I actually did not think I was gonna get it. I didn't do good this round. It really is. You learned something new today with Gia. Counter pick and quick play, it's actually so silly. Quick play is not that deep. Counter picking is useless if you don't know the counter hero. So Sigma, yes, gets countered by Zarya, but you need to know how to use Zarya. You need to know why she counters him. You can't just pick Zarya and then just kind of do something. It's not gonna work. The next one is Roadhog, and they recently changed him, right, with this new season. And they changed him kinda by bringing him to the old version, the Overwatch 1 version, which I thought was a match made in heaven because I've never played Overwatch 2 Roadhog, but I did play a bunch of Overwatch 1 Roadhog. Turns out, he is not exactly like the old one. This sucks. They said it was like old Roadhog. It's not like fucking old Roadhog. This is not strong. This isn't strong at all. It used to be so strong. 50. And the other one is 160. What the fuck? So yeah, it did take me a minute, and also completely unrelated, but if you are or know this Roadhog in this game, please send them this message generically, show them the video, whatever. Let them know I tried adding them after the game ended because I genuinely wanted to ask them something about Roadhog kit. I was asking them specifically, I wanted to ask them specifically, after I hook, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, what damage should I be doing? Should I use the secondary, the primary, the melee? But they didn't add me back, and I think it's because they thought I was gonna be toxic, which it's a valid concern. I can see that happening, but I just wanted to let them know that I truly didn't mean no harm. I was just very impressed because they were really good, and I wanted to get a little tip if possible. Either way, Roadhog wasn't a bad hero. I just was kind of lost. I still remembered the movement hooks, but they weren't working for me, so that was a little frustrating. But overall, it was not a bad session. My mic is muted again. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I also got a spray from that. Wait, I kind of wanna... Wait, can I do that? I hope I don't... I hope he doesn't think I'm being toxic. Now we get down to the bottom 4. And aside from one, which I kept specifically so that I wouldn't lose my mind, the rest of them are the worst ones. They were genuinely so terrible. We're talking about Winston, Wrecking Ball, and Doomfist. If you have guessed one of these 3 heroes initially at the start of the video, good, you get a point. If you want to get another point, try to guess which one out of these 3 was the one that genuinely I despised. Which one genuinely made me question my life choices, which happens every single video apparently, so I can't wait to do more of this. Going on with our list, Winston was difficult because, again, like Roadhog, I haven't played him since Overwatch 1. I know his kit, his Overwatch 2 kit. I didn't know anything else. Even back in Overwatch 1, I did not like Winston. Unrelated, but as you might notice by watching, if you've been checking my camera, my webcam specifically, you might notice that I did record this in multiple days because I was sick. So I was doing smaller sessions, mostly focusing on like 1 or 2 heroes. For him, it took me like 3 different days of at least an hour each for me to actually be able to start understanding him. On the 3rd day, I started understanding him more. Eventually, I learned like what specifically what playstyle worked for me, and from that, I was able to finally do something, not just in terms of play of the game, but also do something for my team. I didn't do bad this game. Ooh, oh my god! I mean, there were a lot that were really nice. There were a lot that were really cool. Like, this game was really cool. Oh my god, yippee, yippee, yippee. Another one that took me multiple sessions was Wrecking Ball, specifically 2. I did an entire day, I'm talking like 3-4 hours of almost exclusively playing Hammond. Dude, I do not know how people do it. I feel like his perks make it a little easier now. I don't know the old perks, but these perks aren't quite bad. I was straight up just staring at my screen like, what the fuck am I even doing? I did have a couple of good games, but even then my KD was so bad. I was genuinely embarrassed. I was like, what am I even doing here? Because I used to play Hammond back in Overwatch 1. I played him a lot. So a lot of things, like my brain could remember how to do them, but my fingers couldn't, and it was so weird. So the challenge became, instead of getting a play of the game, get a lobby with people who are not really good so I can do better than them and get this play of the game and get off this fucking hamster. Eventually, however, as I said, I did like a full day, got frustrated and stopped playing, and I was sick. The next day, as soon as I got on the game, I was like, okay, I'm gonna start again with Hammond because I feel like maybe I trained a little bit and maybe today I'm gonna perform better. Hey! Woohoo! That's so cute! Look at that, level 40. Look, I didn't know where everyone was. Look, I just started looking around. Spray and left. I didn't include Orisa when we talked about the last 4 because she is my main. She is so fun, dude. She was my official tank main in Overwatch 1. I really like her. I do still miss a little bit her old abilities, but quite frankly, the Javelin is pretty dope. With Orisa, just like Ramatra, I went just smoothly because I knew I was gonna get a play of the game pretty soon. I perform good, so if I'm having a decent day, I know that I will get it easily. She's so fun. She's so fun. Please. Ash, please. And if you guessed that Doomfist was gonna be the very worst one, you were right. He was the worst one. The craziest part is that I actually did a period where I was playing ranked consistently with a Doom main because we were like a full team. Because of him, I learned a lot of stuff about Doom's playstyle. I could not put that shit into work. For example, it's way better, especially as you're learning him, if you keep one of the 2 movement abilities, one for pushing in and the other one for getting out. Still, for the life of me, I could not get out of situations, or I would find myself using both. And then I was like, how the fuck do I get out of this? And then he reloads so slowly, and I still haven't figured out if I click the reload button, if he reloads faster the single bullets or not. And they don't do any damage. It was terrible. It was terrible. I am not one for public shaming people, but I will public shame this individual. So if you don't mind me, I'm gonna take a couple of minutes outside from like the purpose of this video just to show you this.
Okay, can you please switch? You see, Doom isn't working. Try Ram. Tank, get from your ego trip with Doom and try to counter the fucking tank! You need help with Reinhardt! How did you get endorsement level 5? Unbelievable. We need help with a fucking tank? And what do you do? Have fun with Doomfist. I'm out.
With that said, it took me almost 4-5 days. And I'm not gonna lie, also some matchups specifically did help me a lot. For example, I ended up playing against another Doom who was really good. He is the only one out of all the tanks today where I was genuinely performing barely better from the very first game to the very last game. Everyone else, I feel like the learning curve after I started picking up on them was really fast, where like I can perform, you know, it's not gonna be a throw pick entirely. Also important to mention, Doomfist is one of my very few pass in Overwatch Smash or Pass. So maybe that's why, maybe he took it personally. I don't know. I hate him. I will never touch him again. Not even with a 10-foot pole. I will never get near him. I hate him so much. No, I was on it. Fuck. I actually did it, dude! I finally did it! Oh my god, I will never play this bitch-ass character ever again. That was kinda solid, actually. Thank you. Thank you, goddess of the matchmaking, for finally putting a lobby that wasn't so fucking sweaty with kids with OTP Bastions mad as fuck because I couldn't learn a new hero because he was in there. Dude. So, this is how I got a play of the game with every single hero, and the one that made me the most frustrated. It was fun because, you know, it's a role that I do play a lot, and it was really dope. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it was really cool. As I said earlier, this is the second one out of 4 total videos, so stay tuned for the other 2. Go check out the first one if you haven't yet, it's in the description. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!